Hello and welcome to episode 17 of my Minecraft Play Let's series. And now I am going to be unveiling to you the latest progress and improvements on my house. So, as you can see, I definitely did a little bit of work. Or maybe that's a bit of an understatement. As you can see, there are a lot of animals here, as always. I'm making my fencing sort of thing into more my wall. That's what it is. Not really a fence, but I might put a fence on it. I'm gonna be changing that bit by bit into a cobblestone wall, but I'm not really that interested in doing it all at once because it's dangerous and it requires enthusiasm, which I have neither of. Well, wait a minute, I have neither. Dangerous, whatever. So let's just take a little bit of a look around. So as you can see, I have a back door here, and you may notice that my speech is a little bit weird. It's because I just got rubber bands for my braces, and I had to wear these for frickin' 12 hours. So it may be kind of difficult to hear me. I know already with the lisp from the braces doesn't really help, and the rubber bands will just make it worse. So bear with me. Here we have our little Serenity room, I like to call it. I'm not really sure what I want to name it, but pretty much just a nice little space room with some windows and stuff, and pretty much the entire thing is a space room. But if it ever gets filled up with anything, this will have maybe some bookshelves. I don't know. It may just remain like this. Here is this upstairs, which isn't really much of anything yet either. You guys are gonna have to tell me how I need to fill up my house. Here we have a little tower, and as you can see, it has some windows. It goes down to here, and this just sort of has a nice little staircase that goes up and up and up, and it pretty much stops here. I'm not really sure how much higher I want to make it, so once again, you guys are gonna have to help me with that, figuring out how I should how high I should make it, or if I should just stop. But of course, you know, I'm probably asking a lot of you guys. Now, behind this staircase, as you may be able to see, oh wait a minute, you couldn't before. Well, now you can. I have a little passage that goes down in my basement. Here, I have a nice big room. And down in that room, I'm going to have 2 portals. Now, the portals aren't really that high priority, because at the moment they don't really work in a multiplayer beta. But I'm going to have 2 of them just because it's fun. You know, it'll be an interesting experience. We can go in one, come out the other. We may be able to make a secret tunnel to make easy passage to the spawn, but that's when they get the portals to work. So until then, you know, yeah. But pretty much it's just an open space. Sometimes I experiment with redstone here, which I have quite a lot of now. As you can see, there's a staircase that goes up to the tower up here in the little corridor. This corridor leads all the way to the mine shaft. Now, up here I have a little X light thing, and I'm going to be showing you that in just a bit. But right here is where we're going to be doing some mining. This may be in the next episode. Actually, probably going to start this episode. But what we're going to end up putting here is some ladders. And as you can see, as you could see on here, we have some ladders here, which I use to make this. They can be 2 apart. They don't have to be right next to each other. It's kind of inefficient to do it that way. And so we're going to go, oh, I guess we don't really have to go there to do it. We can just come here. We're going to make some ladders. They're pretty easy to make. You want a lot of sticks. And this might be enough. Pretty much, you spread them across some spaces, and it's pretty intuitive how you want to design it. It pretty much looks like, you know, a ladder. And if you've ever seen a minecart track, it's just like that, except you have sticks on all sides and not iron. But that's for another day. Now that's not going to get me very far. That's going to get me 18 blocks down, which is really nothing. That is nothing at all. So we're going to want a lot more of those. And I have a lot of wood in storage, so you don't have to worry about that. Stupid rubber bands. God, these are so annoying. So pretty much what we're going to do is we're just going to make a lot of ladders. That'll get me about 50 down. I'm going to make maybe 2 more. And actually, I'm not really, let's see. There we go. 2 more. And as you can see, I have a lot of pickaxes, because like I said, we are going to start mining. Now, another thing you can do with these sticks is make fences, which I talked about a bit ago, but didn't really, I mean, I just said it like a few minutes ago at the very beginning, talking about how my walls aren't really fences, and fences are real things. They are not quite as intuitive, maybe. They're these, and you get 2 of them, and they're kind of weird, so I really want to focus on showing you guys how these things work, because I think they're kind of weird things. And let's just go down to the mine shaft to put these up. So the way that these work, pretty much, is when you lay them down like that, they just start out as a little post. And you can't jump over the post even though it's like 1 high, because pretty much, I mean, people say it's like, oh, well, they're 1.5 high, and that's not really the case. Pretty much, if you put something on top of this, you try to jump onto a fence, it will not let you go over. It's like if you ever try and jump through one of those lag hole thingies, which, I don't know, that's probably not a very good explanation. Pretty much, let's just finish this up. So as you can see, as I'm putting them on, wow, that was really nothing at all. Oh well. But as you can see, as I put them on, they started to connect together. And so it looks a lot nicer than just a post. And I remember the first time I used them, I thought, oh, they're going to be around the ridges of these things. Around the ridges of these little blocks, so you don't fall off them. But they take up an entire block, which is kind of annoying. And I don't know. I think fences could be used a lot more efficiently, but that's just me.